This is Fitness Blenders cardio and upper body toning workout. In this workout, we're going to be going through 5 different groups of 10 repetitions of upper body exercise and 20 seconds of a cardio exercise, twice through before moving to the next group. We're going through 1 round only, and we're not going to need any equipment for this routine, so let's go ahead and get started. For our first group, we're going to be doing a ski squat hop and a leg lift push-up. Starting off with 20 seconds of that ski squat hop, followed by 10 repetitions of those leg lift push-ups, 2 times through before we move to the next group. Let's go ahead and get started with those ski squat hops. You're starting with a really narrow stance with those feet, dropping down nice and low, keeping those knees together as you go down, coming right back up from that squat, popping those feet out really quick, then right back in before you drop back down for that nice ski squat. Remember, keep those feet and those knees nice and close together the entire time you're doing that squat, and a really quick motion at the top. Alright, go ahead and let it relax. Now we've got our 10 repetitions of the leg lift push-ups. We're going to be doing 5 on each side. Let's start with that left leg out straight. Nice, slow, controlled motion with that push-up. Nice, full, deep range of motion. And switch sides. Get that opposite leg up. Remember, just like a regular push-up, you're trying to keep a straight line from your shoulder down to your knee, so try to keep those hips low. That leg's just kind of up off the ground behind you. Alright, go ahead and stand up. We're moving to that second round of the ski squat hops, so bring those feet together nice and close. Nice low squat, then hop those feet out real quick, right back together, back down to that squat. Just keep going, nice quick motions, nice full deep range of motion on that squat. Just remember, keep those knees together. Almost done, just a few more seconds. And let it relax. Alright, move it back down to the ground, another 10 repetitions of those push-ups. Go ahead and bring that right leg up first this time. Drop those hips, get a nice straight line from shoulder to knee. Nice deep range of motion with those arms, getting a full push-up. And switch sides. 5 more on the other leg. Remember, keep those hips low. Just a couple more repetitions. And let it relax. Alright, go ahead and stand back up. We're going to start into our next group, which is going to be a downward dog jack and a leg lift tricep dip. 20 seconds for that downward dog jack, starting off first. Again, bend forward, get those hands down on the ground. Try to keep a nice straight line through that chest. Hop those feet in and out, nice quick motion. Basically think of it as like a jumping jack, but just with those hands on the ground. Now you want to try to keep your weight as evenly dispersed between your hands and your feet as possible. Try not to let your weight shift too much onto your legs or too much onto those arms. Just keep it going, a few more seconds left. And let it relax. Alright, we've got our leg lift tricep dips next. Go ahead and bring that left leg up off the ground, get those hips up off the ground, drop down, bending those elbows. Make sure you're squeezing those elbows back behind you like you're squeezing them together. You don't want them kicking out wide to the side. Go ahead and switch those legs. Got another 5 repetitions. Nice, slow, controlled motion. Try and get it down as close to the ground as you can with those shoulders, as close as is comfortable. And let that one relax. Go ahead and stand back up. We got another round of those downward dog jacks. And start them up. Get those feet going, really quick hop, just in and out with those feet. Barely letting those feet touch before you come in back in the opposite direction or going back out. Remember, try to evenly disperse that weight between your hands and your feet. You don't want all that weight up on those arms. Just keep it going, just a few seconds left. And let it relax. Alright, switch it back onto the mat. Now if you have a chair or a low coffee table, something like that, you can definitely do this exercise off of that instead to give yourself a little bit more range of motion. Otherwise, this works just as well, just off the ground. Just makes those shoulders have to stretch just a little bit more. Go ahead and switch legs. You got 5 more repetitions. 2 more. Here's your last one right here. And let it relax. Alright, go ahead and stand back up. Let's get ready for our next group. High knees for 20 seconds, followed by 10 side push-ups. We're going to be starting off with those high knees, so go ahead and make sure you're standing up first. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Make sure you're driving those knees really nice and high, getting those feet moving as quickly as you possibly can. You want that knee at least hip height, higher if you possibly can, driving it as hard as you can 100% of the time. And just keep it going. We've got just about 5 seconds left. We're almost done. You want to really be out of breath with this one. And let it relax. Alright, drop it down to the ground. We're doing a side push-up next, so go ahead and lay on your right side first, using that left hand to do your push-up. You're going to press through the palm of that hand, lifting those shoulders up off the ground as high as you can. Try to get that arm to as close to a full extension as you can, getting all the way up off that ground. Then nice and slow, drop it back down and slowly back up. And that's your last one right there. Go ahead and stand back up. We've got another round of those high knees. And start them up. Drive those knees. Really make sure you're tiring yourself out on this one. Getting those knees up past that hip height if you can. Making sure those feet touch the ground for just a split second before you're driving them right back up again. Just got a few seconds left. Keep pushing through it. We're almost done. 3 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, back down on the ground. We're doing that side push-up this time on your left side using that right hand. And start up, pressing through the palm of your hand, trying to get those shoulders up as high as you possibly can, trying to get as close to a full extension on that arm as possible. And you're not going to be able to get a real full extension on that arm because that arm's nice and close to that rib cage, but try to get as full of an extension as you can. And that's your last one right there. Go ahead and let it relax. Go ahead and stand back up. We've got 2 more exercises to go. It's the V jumps for 20 seconds and then a plank row. So we're going to be starting off with those V jumps first, so go ahead and make sure you're standing up. Get ready. And start them up. So it's going to be hopping back and forth in a V shape, just going left to right at a diagonal motion. Nice quick motion, barely let those feet touch before you're jumping back the opposite direction. Almost done, 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, let's go ahead and move to that plank row, down in a push-up position. Let's go ahead and start it up. You're going to step off to the right side, row that left hand up nice and tight, doing that row motion, then step off to the left, pulling that right hand up. Just keep alternating back and forth. Remember, you're still trying to keep a plank, so keep watching those hips. Try to keep them low. They're going to start working up on you the entire time as you move those feet back and forth, but try to keep them as low as you can, really focusing on getting a nice tight squeeze with that row motion every single time. Now watch those shoulders and hips. You can let those hips kind of open just a little bit so they kind of turn off to an angle, but try to keep those shoulders completely parallel to the ground the entire time. It's your last one right there. And go ahead and stand it back up. You've got another round of those V jumps. And start them up. Get those feet moving really nice and quick. Try to get as big of a hop as you can every single time, jumping forward to that diagonal motion, then back to that original position, then forward to the opposite side. Just keep it moving as quickly as you can and getting as much range of motion as you can. Just 5 seconds left. Keep it going. And let it relax. All right, one more round of those plank rows. Nice full plank position. Stepping back and forth with those feet, rowing that arm back, nice tight squeeze of that row every single time. Remember, try to get a good step on it, rotating those hips just slightly, but still trying to keep those shoulders completely parallel to the ground. Almost done, just 2 more on each side. 1 more on each side. And let it relax. All right, go ahead and stand back up. We've got our next round coming up. Squat plus a kick, and then a pike push-up. So make sure you're standing up. Let's get ready for that squat plus a kick first. Remember, 20 seconds through. And start up. Nice deep squat. You're going to kick that left leg out, reaching down with that right foot. Squat again, then come up with that right leg out, with that left leg reaching down. Just keep alternating back and forth. Nice, quick, controlled motion. Get a nice deep squat every single time. Trying to get those hips down to knee level. Trying to make sure you want to watch that back. Even though you're not using any weight, you still want that back nice and flat. All right, pike push-ups next. Going down to that pike position, that almost like a downward dog position. Then pressing down, trying to do a shoulder press with those arms. You want to try to keep as much of your weight over top of those arms as you can. You don't want to do more of a flat push-up. You don't want to let those hips drop or that chest kick out. You want to try to keep your chest right up on top of those arms. And let it relax. Go ahead and move back to those squats plus a kick. Nice deep squat, kicking that leg out in front of you. It's alternating back and forth. Make sure you're really reaching down. You want to engage those core muscles, those abdominal muscles, especially as you reach down to try to touch that toe at the same time as lifting that leg up. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can as you kick. Almost done. And let it relax. All right, 1 more of those pike push-ups. Try to keep those legs nice and straight. Try to keep a straight line from that wrist all the way to that hip. It's going to be really, really difficult. A lot of it depends on how flexible you are through those hamstrings and how much control you have to drop that chest down. Try to keep all that weight right on top of those wrists, straight down and straight back up, mainly focusing on hitting those shoulders rather than that chest. And that was your last one right there. Good job. This workout is complete. You just finished Fitness Blender's cardio plus upper body toning workout.